and I'm gonna see if I can answer them. Josh might be able to.
Okay. Hey, you did tell me, you sort of just, a brief on how you started out. That was really cool. I mean, I wish I had that to do what I wanted. That doesn't always happen. So,
I'm also, so I've got a friend in Christchurch who has a similar background to me, who's in Brisbane, and we've been running nature educator courses for the last 4 or 5 years. So she organises them and I just come along and help out. And it's for people who want to set up things like this. So we have some parents, and then like primary school teachers and early childhood.
Yeah, I think I saw on the website that there are ones down south in Auckland.
We do.
Yeah.
We run them in Christchurch and around near Hamilton. But ours is Aotearoa based, whereas there's forest school training, which is like England based, and they kind of push learning England plants and things like that, which doesn't translate that well.
I'll just put this in there, but there's a lot of native, they're growing, planting a lot more natives around here, aren't they? Up in the hills. And I do remember coming when my grandson was young around by the Harakiki, around the swamp. Is there a swamp there? And it's still there, right?
Yep. So we've been planting there every year for 8 years that we've been here.
And that's for regeneration and filtered water,
Yep.
Oh, so that's still cool. Another question that I sort of figured out that would help me was, this is pretty dumb. Now that I've heard all the conversations and looking at the question, I think it's pretty dumb now, but what kinds of learning do you notice happening during bush sprouts? Their experiences?
You might need to lift up some stuff. Like you say. Cool. A big part of it is the social competence. And I don't know a better word for like person, like each child is on their own journey, and so because we have low ratios, we're able to
spend more time with them.
And give them the opportunities that everyone needs. So relational learning, and we don't. Is that a knife? Oh, it's the scissors. The scissors are over there. Can you please nicely tell him that Leo said they need to be over here? Because I don't want them chopping rocks and that
Because
stuff.
that would make them black.
Yeah. I mean, people that haven't been here usually think that it's about learning plants and learning about nature, and that's part of it, absolutely, but that's just woven in, that comes out of if someone shows interest in something, then we can follow that interest and add in our different knowledge, or explore and learn with them. But we're all about social competence, and self-confidence is huge for lots of our kids, and self-awareness, self-help.
That is a big one with children now.
So we're talking a lot about inclusion, and we do work actively with them on social skills and being a good friend, and working through oh wow, nice hat.
It's my undies.
I see that.
And it works practically as well as my eye mask. I can still see through my nose.
Sweet. Working through Oh, okay. Hey, Finn, can you listen to Ada, please?
They don't want to come over here.
Do you want to have one more try or not? No. Okay. I'll head over soon.
Hi, Blob.
Yeah. So with some of our kids, we do help them through the process of solving arguments and things.
I saw
Oh,
a bit of
another
that this morning when we were in the shed, and
Can you bring
they
the
were
scissors over there?
negotiating
skate?
on
Yeah.
how to.
What's
Yeah,
with a skate?
it was really good watching them negotiate.
Right. You have undies on your head?
And
comfortable.
another big thing is, I mean, I bring a lot of my early childhood teaching background from me, but another big thing is learning from mistakes and that it's okay to make mistakes. Because especially some of our neurodivergent kids, you know, they struggle with that, or with yeah, and so we're not generally not authoritative kind of telling off kind of thing. It's about getting them to feel heard and helping them find a way to work through it themselves if possible. Obviously every child is different and we know them all really well and we know them individually and their backgrounds and their different influences. So one size fits all does
Yeah.
not work for us.
I get that.
Yeah, and we are trying to a big push of me for setting up this whole thing is that I'm always trying to help them develop a relationship with nature where they love it and they care for it, and
Yes.
so kind of hopefully creating some of the future environmentalists and people who
Kaitiakitanga.
thank you, yeah, and people
Yeah.
who realise that being in nature feels really good.
It is a good thing.
And talking with them often about how they are actually learning through being here. It's not just a day off.
Yeah.
They don't have to tell everyone else, but they're actually learning heaps from being here, eh?
I also learn a lot from my computer.
Yeah, but learning is not just about maths and reading and things like that. There's a lot more learning that.
Yeah, like I'm going to learn how to make a video game.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I've made a video game.
What's it called?
I know how to make paracord bracelets.
Oh, that's amazing. Who's that? Really? Cute.
Yeah.
I can grab her.
Yeah, so I think the main
I read.
things to summarise for me is social skills, self-confidence, self-confidence, questioning, learning from mistakes, and yeah, being inquisitive.
Being a
Oh,
child,
Yeah,
being able to be a child
yeah.
and do
And-
natural things that used to happen
Yeah,
before that don't happen as much now.
yeah.
I don't want it to be my birthday this year.
Oh, how come?
Because then I'll be double digits. And I can never be single digits again.
Really? It's exciting though.
And I don't want to be double digits.
It's nice being a kid, isn't it?
Yeah.
I want to be kicked in. Yeah. Well, I don't have to ask this question. I really don't. I can see it. I mean, how do you, what does mokopuna voice look like within bushcraft? Well, I see it and I've heard it.
Yeah.
They have their opinions and they have their thoughts and everything is,
And
Nice.
sometimes we disagree.
yes, everybody disagrees and you find a way.
Like how
To
I
get-
disagree with my dad that I have
She
to eat
moved
my
away.
vegetables.
That's good. Hey,
No. And she's put in tongue on me.
sorry about that. He's just on the edge of
Being more annoying.
being really upset. You can see that he's trying really hard to take care of the ducks, and Lila is trying really hard to chase the ducks. And he's managing himself really well, because it's hard to stay calm when someone's kind of
For me, I just hit my sister with this, which is annoying.
yeah. That
But then I might get it confiscated.
probably doesn't solve it very well, does it?
Yeah, because then my dad confiscates it.
Okay, they're moving away.
And then he says he wants to fling it off the balcony like, meow.
So there's the voice right there.
Yeah.
Children's voice.
Linda, can you please get Lila to put some shoes on and just keep an eye, she's upsetting Chris with the duck. Lila, I want you to give Chris some space, okay? Thank you. Yeah. So yeah, we have our hui in the morning, which is all about them planning their day, and we just try and
It's really good. They
Help
get
it
to
happen.
plan their own day.
yeah. And yeah, I mean, we switch between our
Did you see that? That was
styles
Yeah.
of how we work with
Did
kids,
you
but
bring your
generally
little
it's child,
carrier
like it is
t-shirt?
child led, and that is my big
Yeah,
aim
Maria.
for
I don't
all of
know.
our programs, is that
I bought
the
my
children
own
feel
boots.
like they're in charge, and they actually genuinely are, and do
I bought a
genuinely have a
shirt
say
on, Leo.
in things. And when this is what I tell like parent helpers and teachers I'm working with as well, when it's a safety thing, then we'll jump in and
But I just bought it.
we'll take over
But I
You
don't.
got a
But-
football?
within reason.
Mm.
And we have, at times, we used to have sometimes come together and have like a kind of guided problem solving when there was like problems between big parts of the group. We kind of bring them together and coach them into talking
Talking
through
about it.
stuff. We don't do that so much these days, more kind of individually work with
Mhm.
people. But yeah, trying to just give them the skills to be heard and
But I play
and express themselves.
play in Wellington.
He's
Yeah.
really
How
interesting.
would it
He's
pass?
had a trauma background. He's adopted from
Okay,
Thailand and he's had, I think, had quite a
Sorry to
hard
say this,
early
but
part
I'm
of his life.
goalkeeper. So
And his
I have a lot. I have to train at
he
different
can
times.
explode
I have to
very
train.
quickly and
No, we
very
just do class.
angry.
We just do
But
full
he's
soccer team training.
even just in his
No,
time,
I
he's
find-
been on our Friday program for quite a while, but just his time since he's been here, just seen so much change in him, like him managing himself when Lila is kind of actively taunting
Aggravating.
him.
Mm.
He's doing amazing. It's really quite incredible. And even a couple of months ago, he's probably only been in this group. Well, he's been in this group this term. So, yeah, even a couple of months ago, he would have been swearing his head off and got a real potty mouth and just yelling swear words and horrible things at anyone that rubbed him the wrong way. But he's so incredibly
Calm.
calm and yeah, he's doing amazing. Like there'll be a huge amount of masking, I'd say, as soon as he gets in the car, he'll let it all out. But they do need to learn to live in a world where there's other people and annoying people coming and doing things that annoy you, because it's always going to happen. And yeah, I think they feel in control of themselves and how things go. So that's, for me, that's child voice. That's
Mm.
yeah. Hey Chris, I'm so impressed with you. I know that she's been doing things to annoy you, and you're doing really well, love. Thank you for keeping calm and keeping an eye on the ducks. And it's nice
Not
to be
winning on
able
the shoe
to.
front.
Oh, thank you
I'm
for
just
trying.
going to check her bag and see if there's an option.
Thanks, Linda. Yeah, I will make sure to talk to whoever picks them up and let them know, because they will be used to having, you know, oh, I was doing this today, or that kind of talk. Whereas it's nice to be able to,
Here's something nice.
yeah, have the positive feedback,
Yeah.
which I'd say he probably wouldn't get that much of from school and other places.
Looks really relaxed.
Yeah.
I actually noticed him when he was one of the ducks, I think, that got one leg, and he was really attentive to that duck.
Yeah. Yeah, so sweet.
Is Linda still trying to get shoes on Lila?
I think she's putting them on her. It's great. I just, you know, it's not gonna. We do make them wear shoes when they're not in the water, because, you know, there's glass and nails and things around.
You don't know what's in the underground.
Yeah, it's just not worth the pain that they'll go through if they stand on something sharp. Yay, Linda.
Yeah.
My hands are getting cold.
Ah, you got any gloves in your bag? And your underarms is a good warm spot to put them.
Yeah.
Here's a question. I've just looked at one of the questions. If you don't mind, what do you think the wider learning support services or education settings could learn from bushbouts?
Learning support. Well, I think I'd have to answer that in two different ways, because I would view education in general setting is quite different from a learning support setting. So, Lila, remember, we're not chasing them because they're not doing anything to us. They're not getting into our lunch boxes, okay?
Well,
That's all right. You need to give the ducks and Chris some space, okay? You've got lots of space to get around
he
here.
doesn't listen to me, so I don't have to listen to him.
No, you don't have to listen to him, but you do need to give him space.
No.
Yeah, if you just keep away, then you can get on with what you're doing, and he can get on with what he's doing, eh?
So I'm still sleeping.
That's okay. You can feel like that, but just
I
do it
don't
from a distance.
feel like it. I am.
All right. Okay, so yeah, school setting. I think the main thing, I guess, that they could learn is the value of children leading their own learning, having agency to lead their own learning, being outside, and all the important learning that comes from being outside, and explorative child-led learning. And some places know it, but you know, it's like a cool thing to do. We're gonna
For this particular amount of time, and then
yeah.
that's it.
For this hour, you guys get to lead your own
I
learning
understand that.
and learn. And so what's big about here, as opposed to school setting, is that they learn in whatever way works best for them. So there's lots of different learning going on, and there's lots of different learning styles, and we're just trying to help them work in their best way for them, which obviously school setting say they can't do or can't manage, but there are ways to. And yeah, so that's, I mean, there's so much more, but for a school setting that would be the main learning, I think, and that it's not that hard to bring kids outside
No, it's not really.
and to do child-led learning. The learning support, I think understand it. Well, given my experience of my daughter being ADHD and being through the system since she was probably 12, so not really when she was younger. Also, I was running Mind Plus program for Korero Montessori School for a while, it's aimed at gifted and neurodivergent children, and it's about celebrating their
Uniqueness.
And so like doing the training for that has also contributed to the focus on celebrating their uniqueness and their superpowers, or like looking at the positives of children with learning differences rather than going, well, you can't do this. So just and letting them work in the ways that do that is that work best
Comfortable
for
for
them.
themselves.
Yeah. So I think even with learning support, and that it can be more of a focus on what they can't do, or their limitations.
Yes. It comes down to labelling and how they assess them.
Yes.
Assess the children.
Yeah.
Which is quite hard. I mean,
It is hard because you want to be in that kind of way. They need to maybe put them in a box so that they can understand what their needs are, but just
Yeah, I mean, from my point and from where I am in life and where I work in Kohanga, I've never been able to label. I've always thought, okay, they're just a little different.
yeah.
And if you are always, as a kaiako, as a teacher, you are always, you know all the little things that are going on. You get to learn their little twerks.
Yeah.
And you see it coming,
Yeah.
and if you know them well enough, you should have already devised a plan on how to redirect whatever's going to happen.
Yes.
You know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
You find some redirection in a way.
Yeah. But then if you're one teacher in a group of 30 kids,
That's a little bit
then
harder. Yeah, that is hard.
I
A lot
understand
harder.
it is harder,
Yeah.
and that's why I'm not. That's why I don't do that. Oh, I forgot. There's something else great that I was going to say.
Everything you've said today is great.
I'm not always that great at getting my point across in speaking, but this is a relaxed setting. Like when I've had people interview me on radio and different things like that, and
It could be really
terrible.
boring.
I'm so terrible in this. I had to go on Radio New Zealand recently, and I went in there and sat there in the office for my interview, and I was terrible. I just didn't get across anything I wanted to say because I get stressed out in that kind of.
I feel you there.
Yeah.
I do.
You're hot. Well, you've got some layers on that you could take off if
3.
you want to be not so hot. You can do something about that, eh? Oh, there we go. Nice.
Yeah.
If you put it straight in your bag now, then it's less to find and pack up later.
Think about later.
In the same way, labelling can be useful. I think in that, like if I had someone
That's better.
fill in a registration form, is your bag sweet?
I don't know.
Or at least buy your bag, eh? And then it's less to worry about later on. If someone fills in a registration form and they put that their child's got autism or ADHD or sensory processing, whatever, then that gives me an understanding of some basic needs
Of the
that they
child,
might have, and also helps me because our groups are I'm really careful about who goes where, and I try to match not so much ages because I like the mixed age and it's got great benefits, but I try to have a good balance of boys and girls because they do work quite differently sometimes, and of neurotypical and neurodivergent, just so that we don't have everyone in
And
crisis at the same time.
they learn from one another.
Yeah, they do. And,
Socially,
yeah.
they'd be learning off one another.
Yeah, absolutely, and it goes both ways. It's not like just our neurotypical kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so much they can all learn from each other. Yeah, so labels in that way, labels can be useful.
And a registration form, yes.
Yeah, and putting in place the stuff beforehand, like if someone's ADHD and autistic and something else, then I might do more prep beforehand. Like I might suggest to the parents that they bring them out here to have a look around and get to know the place, or read through our information on how a day generally runs, so that they, some people will need that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very cool. It's a good thing.
Yeah. And it's been good in the school system for my daughter now that she's got a diagnosis, that she can have accommodations for her needs, which she wouldn't have gotten if she didn't have her diagnosis.
Diagnosis, yeah. I
Different things.
understand that too.
Yeah.
But in saying that, within ECE and Kohanga, they may go get assessed. Learning support may come in once, and then you don't see them again until they're ready to go to school.
Yeah.
And they do say, well, we don't get to see them until they go to school.
Yeah.
I have heard one say the funding's not ready until they go to school. What's that got to do with the price of fish? It's basically all about the child, and
Yeah.
should be.
And I've had a fair amount of younger ones where they've got global developmental delay, which is actually someone, I think it was Vicky who normally works on Wednesday. She works for CAMS, so she's been an occupational therapist for 30 something years. She shares a lot of information with us, and she's really helpful when we're in connecting with other services and things like that. But she said to me, global development delay is just a label that put on young kids when we don't know exactly what it is, and so they generally don't carry that with them and past a certain age, maybe 6-ish, because once they get to that age, then the funding or whatever, the time is there to actually look more into it and see what their specific needs are. Sorry, just check that. Okay, cool. Yeah.
You've got a meeting tonight, haven't you?
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to it?
No, I'm going as a favour to the Rangers because they want the next school there.
Yep.
They want people to know that we're out there using it. But yeah, I mean, my first priority is my daughter, so it depends. She's got to study tonight. She's a boxer, so she's an amateur boxer, so she trains every day and competes most weekends. But she's taking training. Oh no, she is going to training today. So yeah, I have to drop her and her friend off to training. So I'm going to go to.
And where are they training?
Oh, Cannons Creek Boxing Academy.
My grandson used to go to, crikey, I can't remember his name. He was an old guy out Titahi Bay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was training through there for a little bit. But he also swam competitively, so I had to tell him, well, you got to choose.
Yeah. It's hard. My daughter's good at netball too, but I'm really enjoying it. But when you're training every day, you can't put more than one.
Yeah, especially boxing. And his one was swimming, and then he decided when he got to college he'd just give it all up. He didn't like the 5:30 start, and
It happens a lot.
2 hours training, and then come home, have breakfast maybe,
Yeah.
and then 4 o'clock start in the afternoon. It was twice in a day, and he goes, oh no. Even his father felt sorry for him. He said,
Yeah.
oh no,
Yeah.
it's just too much.
Yeah. Actually, I just thought of another community connection that we have. So the Lions Club. There's a
Oh,
group
yes,
of
yes.
old men, old white men, that they have some trap lines here that they manage, and so they come every on a Friday once a month. But they also sometimes they change their day to Mondays, and they come with our Monday group because a while back our Monday group were really into trapping. And so yeah, they come and join us on Mondays sometimes, and we go check the trap lines together. Or some of the kids who are interested, generally Harley, sure, we'll head off with them. And so that's a really nice connection because they love it. They love working with these young ones who they're helping train up to be good conservationists for the future. And yeah, our kids love it because they can ask all their random questions, and these guys have got forever to answer all the
And they
random
love
questions.
just talking to young ones,
Yes.
to young children that are interested.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's a really lovely connection that we've developed here as well.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Actually, my dad sometimes helps out occasionally when I have no relievers or something, he'll come and work, and yeah, he loves it. He's great. The kids love it.
And it keeps them involved with children.
Yeah. Yeah, and my daughter works for me as well. She works on holiday programs.
Yep.
She's amazing. The kids adore her.
I actually did not know that you ran programs during the week. I knew the holiday program, but not during the week.
Yeah.
It was when Sunny mentioned Harley comes on Mondays. I went, oh good, after school program. He goes, no fire. He goes during the day. I went, really?
Yeah, most people don't know about the one day school thing, but it's getting harder, and I think the government's now got their focus on I think they're gonna be cracking down on us soon and trying to control us basically. Like that's one thing I love about running this is that it's the Ministry of Ed doesn't have any say over us. I mean, we do operate influenced by the curriculum and lots of other things, but they don't control us.
They can't stipulate.
And I don't have to do their paperwork and their hoops, but
No, you've said that. I'm
trying
just
to.
a little curious. So, do you have to go with regulations and the legislations running the program? Just curiosity.
Yeah, no. Like the Health and Safety Act and those things apply, yes, but not ministry regulations. So we're outside of that. If we like the Forest School in Auckland, they've just become a registered school, so they're running nature programs, but under the ministry. But they're the first ones that are actually doing that, and it's been years of work where they can get to that. So I think it's good that we're not under the ministry, but they're very careful to let us know that we can't call ourselves a school, a registered school, which is fine. So the one day school thing, under the Education Act, kids can have a day off school for other learning. It used to be just gifted and talented.
Learning?
Yeah. And it says with the permission of the Board of Trustees if it's over 4 hours. So ideally, actually I think all these kids do have permission from their regular schools. Some of them are homeschooled, so they don't have to. But ideally they have permission from their Board of Trustees. So that's where things cross over, because the board has to be satisfied that that their educational and health and safety needs are being met while they're here, which looks different for each board. So some of them read into it that they're responsible if something happens, and if they have an accident, the school's going to have to come out and be liable for their child, that kind of thing. Like, the word liable isn't in there, but some boards read it as that, and whereas others are the other end of the scale. So at the moment, like Harley's school has said that they were told specifically by someone from the Ministry of Ed that we need to contact the school. I need to contact the school, his school, every single day and let them know whether he's here or not here.
Okay.
Which I've been managing because it's only one person, but it's quite weird, like it's overstepping. It's quite strange that they've specifically said that nature school has to do that, whereas there's lots of other one-day school programs operating all over the place which don't have to do that. And so I'm worried that they're going to start saying that we have to do that for every child. Like on Mondays, when I'm the only kayako, if I have to sit there for half an hour and contact all these different schools and say the child's here. Obviously they're here, and already if they're not here, I always remind the parents to let the school know. And we provide attendance details at the end of each term to all the schools. But yeah, they're just making it, the ministry is making it harder and harder. And I'm annoyed that school has, I love that school, Corona School, I love them, but I'm annoyed that they've been forced to ask me to do that, because I'm like, if it goes like that for everyone, it's going to make it really difficult. And we don't have, I did admin, so we don't have some person sitting around in the office able to do that for me. And
you've just described a kohanga kayako.
yeah.
You're the everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
Basically, you're the everything.
Yeah, I'm the funder too. I'm always looking for funding, because so at the moment we have a little bit of scholarship funding, so maybe a quarter of our families are on scholarship. And then obviously the Tuesday program, the fee free one, that uses a lot of funding, so I'm always
looking for more
as well.
Yeah. How to make it better.
Gareth Morgan down the road.
Oh yes.
He's just given us some good funding for the Tuesday program for 3 years. So that was a
that's
lifesaver.
awesome.
Yeah, because I had to stop that program last term. We had to pause it because it was just taking all our money, because we only charged just enough to cover our costs. It wasn't really covering
the cost. Yeah.
But then, with that program taking money with no income, then we got into a situation where we nearly had to close
that specific day off.
Yeah.
Off service.
Yeah. That would be cool for you to see. I know you wouldn't have time, but Tuesdays is, every day is my favourite day, but Tuesdays is just something really, really special. Those kids, it's all brand new experiences for them, and they're so grateful, and their growth and learning is just, you can see it.
Maybe one day I
beautiful.
will come back. I'll let you know, and I'll come back and have a look, see.
Yeah.
You know, just
You can come on a Tuesday.
every now and then.
Amazing. Yeah.
That'll be lovely. I mean, all I see is relaxed children doing what they like. That's what I see now,
Yeah.
and that's really great to see.
Yeah.
I mean, these are older children, but the younger children need the same thing.
Yeah. Well, we've got Ryan's 4. We take from 4 in this program.
The younger children need exactly the same
absolutely.
thing. Actually, they
Even
need it more.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been trying to, because I've worked with more than 20 schools in Whareroa now doing the Bush Sprouts program, where I go in for a term and work with them and stuff, and I've been trying to get in with Te Kura Māori for quite some time.
Have they let you in yet?
Nah.
No, you understand why my grandson decided to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I had him in there.
I'm the limitation, because I can't speak to Te Māori. But we do have, like, Amanda, who's normally here on Wednesday, she's fluent in Te Māori, and she could run the program.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would be, and it's across the road from them. Like I've taken groups in there across the road from the school, and
down into the estuary down below, or
yeah,
on the
possibly.
side.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, and just around that Ascot Park, we go around the bit. I've taken 2 different schools in there.
They're quite tough. They're a tough lot. They are. But in Ngāti Porou is looking at opening a school. Yeah, a Māori school.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw it and went, oh, this is new.
Yeah, well, I think they've already they've had some students who have been doing it maybe 1 or 2 days a week for a while through Papataio or Wishes Papataio. So they're Papataio are the ones who have
Yeah.
bring the kids out here on Wednesdays
Yes,
sometimes.
and they're looking at opening a new school. New
Yeah.
school.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh gee, this is great, because majority of the children in the kura Māori are of Ngāti Tō descent. So my view is majority would move. And it's a great thing, because Ngāti Tō, I think it's a good idea. They should. And the kura Māori is under iwi lead. Iwi lead, which is Ngāti Tō. The majority, not all the children are Ngāti Tō, and I don't mind that. It's good. But I see Ngāti Tō. They've come up, they're doing lots and lots of things for their iwi and their whenua, and it's good to see. And they're in with lots of programs. They're including a lot of programs that they run through Ngāti Tō with the runanga, especially with the inlet growing and the streams and everything, just rebuilding them. I think it's really great. It's awesome.
Yeah.
The boy there,
Yes.
I was talking to him and he said
Yeah, he's amazing. He's very responsible. He's also quite black and white at times, like if people are breaking the rules.
Yeah.
But he knows. He gets very agitated. Yeah, he's very, very gentle, except for when someone's outwardly breaking the rules, and he won't hesitate to give them a slap or whatever to put them back in line. All good?
Tell them I'm having a break.
Good idea. What's happening over there?
Yeah, I'm having a break over here. It's too busy over there.
Yeah. Nice. Good. Everything all right over there?
Are they playing with the charcoal?
Yeah.
They couldn't have made the second down without me, and how many thanks have I got?
Ah, are you feeling
Yeah, I'm feeling a bit me.
The pool's finally open.
right?
And who's getting all the work? None of us people that did all of this sideline work. No.
What would you like to happen?
I don't know, just like a thanks. I've cleared up a ton of paths there because of their making the water go up. So I've cleared the paths. Like, I supplied them with the wood from last, like, give them all that. Can I get something?
Who do you want the thanks from?
Just them.
Yeah. You want them to recognise your hard work. Yeah. Let me know if you want some help with that. I think it's a good idea to bring yourself away and just have a break. If it's feeling a bit frustrating.
Let's play Marco Polo.
And they clearly need more wood. I've given them wood. And Teddy's like, we don't need wood.
How do you think they're going to handle it when I say we need to break it down so the eels and fish can get through before we go? Do you think it's going to be a challenge?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey Lila, remember we don't need to chase the ducks anymore. I tell them they can chase the ducks as they're getting into their lunchbox.
I've got to make sure everyone's here safe and everyone's pretty good.
Yeah, it is, eh?
I've discovered that you can go on, you can have an app or something and you can make your own books online, and they would, I think with Finn and Violet,
No,
Lana,
that's
were
right.
talking about making your own books, and I thought,
Way.
I understand that one over the top.
but it sounds amazing, like they write their story in, they can do all the decoration, they can change the colours of the pages and create their whole book. I don't know if they printed at the end, I suppose you must be able to, but it just sounded, what a wonderful creative spot to and encourages the story as well.
Yeah.
So we're playing Marco Polo. Marco Polo?
Although these days you could probably go into AI and say, I want a story about this is listen to grow up and do it for you.
Yeah. Bring you here,
Mind
hold
you,
on.
as long as they could read it
Hold on
afterwards
here.
and understand it, it'd be cool.
Mm.
Okay.
Can I do anything for you, ladies?
Oh, yeah, we got it.
I keep thinking I want to go get them trap checking, but everyone seems pretty settled.
Yeah, we've got 2 teams on the side doing a nail hunt.
Oh, they're looking for nails.
Yeah, so they have it all metal.
Oh, okay.
It started off with 1 or 2 and then they just all started nailed it on the hunt.
I might see if anyone wants to go check the traps once more. Otherwise,
Oh yeah, no leading me into the water.
probably start getting them out of the water in about 15
There's
minutes.
some very soggy ones, but they're just constantly moving and active.
Yeah. Have we got more?
Just one more question I have. What do you believe makes the program Bush Sprouts meaningful or effective? Yeah, meaningful or effective.
I believe that the kaiako and our kaupapa are a big part of what makes it
Meaningful and effective.
and effective.
Mhm.
Yeah, because we work really hard to create the culture where
Hi.
all of this can happen.
And like I said, as for today, I see that.
No poison.
The children are really drawn to him
Yeah,
and he speaks their language.
yeah, yeah. I'm still working
They
with him
understand.
to be able to say no. He doesn't. So Jerome doesn't have a teaching background. He's a parent and he's amazing and wonderful, but he doesn't say no, and sometimes he needs to. Yeah, because he'll just keep going and going to the point of exhaustion.
Exhaustion.
Yeah, but he's a real gift to have. We're so lucky. What else makes it access and being out here, having this place and the places that
Place
we
and space.
have worked. Yeah,
Who's that?
and just nature, and like in general. That's the basis of it all. Really, it wouldn't work without
Told you I can't see.
access to nature.
Hey, Marco.
Outside.
Marco.
Yeah, I think that's my answer.
Marco.
Generalisation.
Yeah. Here you go. Marco, and we will say. That was fun. Yeah, a few times you've been
Obviously
going
the
too.
children
But it's lucky you kids go for
are a
fun.
huge part of that.
Yes,
But
they are.
any
And seeing them enjoying themselves is a big part.
yeah,
And that's what you want.
yeah, yeah. Pretty much any child that comes here is gonna get learning and benefits from it. But yeah, the culture and the vibe of the thing.
Yeah, the whole
Has to
big
be- has to be
vibe
there
and the
first.
environment and everything
Yeah,
makes it.
yeah.
Makes it.
No, yeah. What do you mean? Here we go. Okay, wait. We got to spin. Flip around. Here we go. Get ready. Go.
I'm gonna go see if anyone wants to
I might go check there on that side, see if my daughter's arrived or whether she's there or whether she's been sitting there for a couple of hours. But it's, her phone does not work here. So I messaged her, or she messaged me while she was at home. That's the only time her phone works. So she says, I'll take my card and go and get you some data or whatever you need to get. She goes, it's okay, Ma. It's fine. I'm fine. But if she is there, I would probably shoot off.
Yes.
So thank you for hearing
Oh
me.
my Gideon. Oh!
It's been great being here.
And for like,
It's been great being here. Especially watching the program. Really see that. And then you carry around.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
quite a few years made it really
Hello, hello, hello. She got you. Oh. Nice and fancy. No. Oh, okay, she got no with you. Yeah, of course you can. Hey, good job. Well done, Fib. Have you been watching how we do it?
They were working together, the whole
Okay,
group
you
working
watch
together.
read. I'll help you read.
Use ropes and stuff and pull this big log out of the stream that was where they wanted to swim. It was amazing, amazing. And then
Hey, Jerome, you have to have the rugby
afterwards
game.
he said, oh, well, yeah,
Oh,
we'll
we're
have
doing
a
this
meeting
one?
about it. And so we,
You
I
tell us
hassled him
one
to
time. We've got heaps of time.
let me come for a meeting
Right,
and
not too
in there, and I was like, so, and he's like, well, I'm going to have to, it's going to
All
have to
right.
no from me.
Right, that's what we're going to do. He's going to say Marco, and we're going to say follow. And he's going to follow with it. So, okay, well, he's
Tell me
going
more
to
about
say
the other guy that I'm
No,
not
we're going to
to
spin
see
you
that.
around, spinning around. Right, wait, wait, wait. 5,
You talk about problem
4,
solving. He's like, they do
3,
problem solving at
2,
lunchtime.
1,
It's
go.
like, yeah, we took them for a camp once every 2 years, so we, we're getting your nature. And he's like, yeah, and they do communicating at lunchtime, and problem solving at lunchtime, and they're doing all that stuff at lunchtime at school, so
You got
they don't
Ryan.
need to be,
Ryan wants to be in. Okay.
it's like, wow.
Okay,
So
then.
different. No idea.
I would have thought, oh my God, that's amazing. Can we please do that? Can we please send them? Just let them go.
Oh, thank you, Kai. Oh, okay, my dear.
After observing.
Yeah, I
That's
know,
my
I couldn't
point.
believe it.
I mean, what I've observed, you know, it's impressive there. It is impressive.
Yeah, we've got
Yeah.
the principal, your principal's coming next week.
Yay!
Yeah.
I'm going to see my principal.
I haven't met him before, so that'll be nice.
Mr. Hopkinson or Marcus?
Is it not the same
Okay, we're going to spin you around. That's a 5.
Mr. Hopkinson is what the students call him. Marcus is what the adults, my mum calls him.
You say Marco. Say it again. Say Marco.
Really well.
Oh, you keep it. Oh,
And
you
the
got
volunteers you have.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see.
You will get to see me for
Oh, I should have shown it earlier. We were doing a research
He's going to be hard to get. He's one of the really good at this thing.
I was looking at the book this morning when we were talking. I thought, oh, she came and she did case studies on a few of our kids and the learning that they were and stuff while they were She's done a lot of research for AUT, but she's like the paid research. It's like
Say Marco.
I mean, look her up.
Catherine.
Who do you can choose? You can choose. Are you going to take that one again? Alright then. You're going to run around, yeah. Oh, sorry, honey. Chin up, chin up.
Nature and Wellbeing in Aotearoa, New Zealand. It's Catherine Knight. Catherine with a C. And Knight with a K.
Yeah. That's not working. We're going to do it like this.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
But yes, totally enjoy observing. Yeah. Everybody.
Okay, we'll close the game. We'll play footy.
Thank you for having me.
Do you need to get back in there?
I have everything.
Okay, here we go. Count to 5.
Thank you very much.
No worries. You're welcome. Would you like me to email you contacts for Amanda?
Hold on.
Choose to contact you? Yeah. So I think that'd be really good to talk to. So Vicky's got that, she's the OT. So she's got a different lens and
Oh, there you go. Good job.
amazingness, and Amanda is
Yeah,
she's
I got it.
just very involved with
That's a good idea.
through her kid's dad, very involved in Te Ao Māori, and she always connects us to with the Manamataka, and she just cracks a whole lot, brings a whole lot more.
Oh, that'll be awesome.
Yeah. So
No, stop, that's enough. So can I be
Thank you for having me.
go.